poor jury, hairdressers and mechanics and checkout people. It's up to them to figure out which of these very smart tech nerds to believe. I'm hoping to cut through all of that with my next guest, who I eloquently called a tech nerd. Jake Green is a digital forensics go-to expert. Good to have you back on, and thanks for smiling. So, what is a girl to think? I love that expression. If I'm sitting on that jury and I hear two very smart people like you, Jake, telling me two completely different things about technology, which I assume is black and white, what am I supposed to think?
Really, the thing that we have to look at is who's able to forensically validate their evidence, who's received this evidence, who can show exactly how are these dates and timestamps pulled out. At a recent Cellbrite conference, I actually got to hear Ian speak on a very similar topic. And one of the biggest slides that stuck out to me was one titled "Artifacts Change Constantly." And his slide went on to say that just because it was that way yesterday doesn't mean it's that way today. So we're constantly getting updates for our phones. We're constantly getting updates for our applications. If there's an update and something changes within the way this data is recorded and saved, we have to be able to forensically validate how and why our software is reporting this way. In his talks, he makes it crystal clear that this validation is extremely important. And I think it's things that we've talked about before with you. Digital forensics is not just pushing a button on a piece of software and letting it spit out a report. It's actually diving into the evidence, diving into the data, understanding what our software is actually showing us. And that's what Ian testified about today.
Well, I suspect that the defense expert, who has not yet taken the stand, we haven't been into the defense's case yet. We've only just heard cross-examination of prosecution witnesses. But I suspect that, because we've been to the rodeo before, right? We've seen the trial a year ago. We know how this works. I suspect they're going to have a forensics expert who's going to say, no, absolutely not. When you make a Google search, it is logged exactly when you make it, not from when you open your browser the night before. And someone like me who knows squat about digital forensics, I would think that there'd be a clear answer. But are you telling me there just isn't, that artifacts change constantly?
So it can. So one of the key things that I saw in Ian's PowerPoint presentation is an indication that the software versions that he used to test his methodologies and identify when and how are these timestamps created was not the same version that was used. And I think that was the same thing that occurred at the first trial, is there was an issue that the build version, I think it was different between the tested software and the software that was on the evidence. So if we can't match it perfectly to say that this version of iOS 14 or 15.1.2, whatever, if we can't forensically confirm that it matches exactly, there's always going to be a question mark as to, is it truly accurate how we're interpreting this data?
Jake Green, the minute you start putting dots between numbers, my eyes glaze over, and I don't think I'm different than a lot of jurors. It's possible that all of this stuff will cancel out because it's just too hard. It's too hard to actually make sense of it. Therefore, I'm moving on to the next piece of evidence, and I'll base my decisions on that. But I always love having you on because you're smart and you make it sound as understandable as you can for someone like me. Thank you, Jake.
Thanks, Ashleigh.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.